this isn't going to be a happy video. So yesterday, dear old Chinook got more video. Do you really think? You don't really think that, do you?
I don't, yeah.
What, you think it might be written off?
I don't, yeah.
Why? The engine bars obviously, you know, protrude quite a way. If I didn't have those, I would probably be dead, or my leg would be broken anyway, and the bike would be in a much, much worse condition. I skidded quite a way with the bike. I was riding back from work and I went through a village, and then just before I turned this corner, it flashed up 30-mile zone, so I reduced my speed to 30, went round the corner, down a straight, and then out of a side road. So as I was going on straight, there's a little side road to my left, and a truck with a trailer pulled out of the side without looking. Seemed just put out of the side road right in front of me. So I was going along, pulled out right in front of me, literally right in front of me. I put my brake on, obviously slammed my brake on, and I went to the right, and the bike and I skidded down the road. And it's really horrible. Of course it's really horrible. You don't even sort of have time to worry what's going to happen, you know? You're just contending with the situation. But the bike and I skidded down the road. Through adrenaline, I got up, and the truck and trailer had stopped, and I sort of marched over. Unfortunately, there was a pub on the right, and there were lots of people out on the patio because it was a lovely evening. So at least lots of people saw. But I sort of marched up to the bloke and swore very, very soundly and told him to pick up my bike. But apparently I was swearing and shouting, which is fine because he deserved it. I mean, he just pulled out right in front of me. And then somebody came out from the pub and picked up the Chinook, and I was just so sort of overwrought and upset. I just gave him a big hug, and he put it into a car park for me. And then somebody else came out from the pub with a bottle of cold water to put on my chin, but my overalls were ripped. And then as soon as I was standing, I suddenly realised that I was really, really hurting. Looked down and all I could see on my knee was white. You know, there's lots of blood, but it was just white as well, which made me feel a bit sick. And then the bloke was saying, put this on your chin, because my chin was all cut. He was saying, put this on your chin, but the bloke who pulled out in front of me said, it's not a chin I'm worried about, it's a knee. And I don't know, there's a few things I want to say about it, really. I mean, I had a leather jacket on, and the leather jacket's not bad, but my arms are bruised and cut a bit. The knee is bad, and my chin looks appalling, but that's okay. And obviously the whole thing's okay because it could have been a lot worse. But my bike has got massive, great big engine bars and highway pegs, so skidded down the road, and then I ended up on my left-hand side, and the bike was on the left as well. There's not that much damage to the Chinook. There's some scraping, obviously, and paint off. The indicators come out on arms, you know, and the left one is totally broken off, and the footboard is bent right up so that you can't change gear or anything. And you find yourself doing mad things, so I tried to get straight back on the bike again, but I was thinking, thank God I didn't, but I was thinking, why can't I get it into neutral? But it's because the foot peg was right up, the, you know, highway pegs are bent in, and you don't sort of have much time to check the bike because your head's all over the place. And with me, I hate crying, so I was sort of trying not to cry. But I was worried about the bike. But it's just that whole thing. I think what I want to say was the engine bar. The engine bars obviously, you know, protrude quite a way. If I didn't have those, I would probably be dead, or my leg would be broken anyway, and the bike would be in a much, much worse condition. I skidded quite a way with the bike. I've been in touch with the insurance, and they're picking up the bike today or tomorrow. It's still there, I can't move it. Dear old Chinook. Got more video. Do you really think? You don't really think that, do you?
I don't, yeah.
What, you think it might be written off?
I don't, yeah.
Why? And the bloke, the other weird thing is, the bloke who pulled out right in front of me, so he was in a big truck, and he had a big trailer on the back with a quad bike as well. But he said to me, oh, the other thing is this, so where my helmet, you know, where the strap is, that's absolutely killing me. So it feels really, really bruised there. And you know, my body's all bruised and painful. The weird thing with me is that I always laugh. So when horrible things happen, I laugh. So I started laughing, and then I said to the bloke, I always do this. You know, it's obviously not because it's funny. It's just because I'm a weirdo, I suppose. I've got to go back to the hospital and have my knee x-rayed because they think I've broken a bone. I'm being very dopey, aren't I, today? I think I'm still in shock, really. But the engine pass, just absolutely brilliant. So I won't be riding the Chinook for a while, only because it's being taken away to get mended. So I'll be riding the Vulcan as soon as, you know, I'm comfortable moving and getting on a bike. And then today I was thinking of something. I just thought, yesterday at work, there was a nest in a vehicle. There was a nest of wagtail chicks, and I went through this whole thing yesterday with one of my work colleagues of managing to get inside the vehicle, which was really, really difficult. I could only do it because I'm so small. Getting underneath the vehicle, getting into this tiny little place and taking the nest out, getting these chicks and putting them somewhere else so that the parent could hear them, and then covering it up with a bit of a shovel so that there'd be some shade. And then I went off and started digging for worms so I could give them a fighting chance. And I found 4 massive grubs and a worm. So I went back with those to the nest to put them there. And I was going to, you know, obviously mash all these things up with a bit of spittle and feed them. But when we got there, they'd made so much noise that the mother or the father would come back to them, so that was brilliant. And then I was thinking, that was really good, because she won't need to hunt for a day or two, because she'll have all these worms and grubs and things. And today, when I was thinking about the accident, I thought, because you do have mad thoughts, don't you? And I thought, I wonder if it would have been so much worse if I hadn't helped those chicks today. And because I saved 3 lives, maybe mine was spared or something. Because bike accidents happen quickly and can be obviously insanely dangerous. So it sort of felt like divine retribution or something. But what I was going to say is about the bloke who pulled out in front of me. He said that as he was pulling out, a car went the other way, and he could see the man that was driving the other car staring at something. So he said he knew that somebody was there because he saw them staring at me. And then as well, he said that he saw all the chrome glinting through the hedgerow. So why he just carried on pulling out, I don't know, but it was literally right in front of me. And he thought that I was going to smash right into him, and I thought I was going to smash right into him. And he said I was really shouting and swearing at him. He said, "But I understand it, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." And I sort of can't remember. I remember a little bit of what I said, but not that much. And what a horrible, miserable video this is. Oh, my chin is all sort of swollen as well and feeling bruised, so it's not incredibly easy to talk. I went straight to the hospital. I've had to leave the bike there. That was really sad as well. I don't know how long it'll be before I see it again, but not long, I hope, because as you know, I love that bike. And hopefully I'll be okay. I mean, I will be okay, but there's no good pretending that I'm all, oh, it's just an accident, and it's not. I am really upset about it, and as I said, I hate crying, but I did have a proper cry last night, just the whole shock of it all. And I was in such a good mood as well, and the weather was so delicious. And I'd been let off work half an hour early, and work had gone really well, and I was all full of the milk of human kindness, you know, by saving the birds. And then that happened, so anyway, I suppose people are going to say, you should have been wearing a full face helmet. But then things go wrong, don't they? I was wearing a helmet. I wasn't wearing protection on my legs, but that engine bar is brilliant. I mean, it, you know, protrudes from the bike this much on either side. Thank heavens. Thank God, or thank the universe for that. So today I'm very miserable. I'm feeling very sorry for myself, and feeling like a minger as well, but that doesn't matter. Fuck. Ah! Oh.